Hey everybody, my name is Joe.
I'm also Joe.
Welcome to This Is Life. Today we're going to be playing John Madden Football, 1993. We have played the first Madden game in the series, as far as we're aware. And this is now the second Madden game in the series. If you don't recall, we didn't particularly care for the first John Madden. Of course, neither of us are huge football fans. But, that said, what do you think of the cover? Do you even remember the first Madden cover?
No, but that's definitely John Madden. It's just a picture of him.
Yep. Him in front of some TV monitors. I mean,
I think a few of the TV monitors are actually probably playing the game.
yeah, they look. They probably are all the video. Well, except maybe this top right. It looks like there's an American flag, but yeah, like under that, and then directly behind them, those all look like video game pictures. So it's hard to say. But I mean, it's Madden. It's not like there's cool artwork or interesting picture to look at here. It's just a picture of John Madden. So have a look at the back of the box, though. Now, the back of the box is kind of hard to read, but we will try here. Football's greatest lineup ever. 38 pro teams. 8 greatest ever teams. Miami in 72, Dallas 77, Washington. So they basically took teams from the past and tried to program them into the game. So, like, these were teams when they were at, like, the top of their game with their best players and everything else at the time. And so they tried to integrate that as kind of a thing. So, under that, you get 3 little half-inch screenshots, basically, of headbutts, clothesline tackles, and shoestring catches. I don't know what the hell a shoestring catch is. I guess when you bend way down to grab it from the looks of it. What do you think?
Probably? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell what's going on.
Faster gameplay and smoother graphics, this claims. Do you really even remember the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was not good.
So, we've
I
bucked
also
the...
remember it looked really bad.
Fair. We've bucked the 4 screenshots for 3 screenshots over here. You get your line, and you get some huddles, and you get a trophy. The trophy seems kind of like a wasted opportunity to show off some more of the game, but then again, you're seeing the game right there at the top. It's
the
football.
trophy looks like a tournament mode.
Well, for sure. It's probably actually like a real trophy. I don't know what the hell it is. It's not the Super Bowl trophy. That's the big silver football on a pedestal. And boy, does playing a game like this show our ignorance in the sports field. But what are you going to do? We do have a manual, so I will give it that. And we're going to scroll through it pretty quick here. But then we're going to come back to some. We got a huge table of contents. A lot of controls. How to start the game modes. So this here, where'd it go? Oh, right there. So there is a 1-player versus computer, 2-player head-to-head, and 2-player teams where we're on the same team. Do you remember, did Madden 1 have that?
No.
We played a game that had that. Was it baseball?
Did. I don't remember.
Or was it soccer?
I know soccer games had that.
I think, yeah, it must have been soccer that did that. Where we enjoyed that. We were like, oh, we're on the same team. It's kind of interesting. You can change your field type and your quarter length and weather and everything else. And here it tells you how to receive the kickoffs, how to coordinate your offensive, and what. So this is something we were missing from the first Madden. When we looked at the plays, we're like, we have no idea what any of this means. And in this manual, it actually explains a lot. So, zoomed in too far. So if you're on offense, it's going to bring up, some options to how to set up your line. And, here it says pro form, halfback and fullback line up next to each other behind the quarterback. Shotgun is a good pass. Run and shoot is often a passing formation. It tells you what the hell the plays are, which for someone like us who are, we're ignorant, it's pretty useful. Basically how to play everything, how to set up your defensive formations and everything else. And here's something that I find interesting. So the last basically 10 pages of the manual are devoted to showing teams and their statistics. So in-game, these are team statistics to basically judge what team you want to play. How good they are on offense, defense, everything else. So there's a lot of that in here. And I don't know that it means anything to us, really. But there we go, back to the credits. So the important thing for us, being as we're not skilled and we're not going to ever get skilled with this, let's have a quick look at the controls. What you really need to know here is on a kickoff, B is what's going to activate, hike the ball, and then basically kick the ball. Offense, B hikes it and then changes. B generally changes whoever your player is. You know, the little star moves around into your guy. After you snap the ball, X is like a jump, Y is a dive, B is an attempt to break tackle, and A is a spin away. Over here on passing, it's going to be the same as the original Madden, which will break like 3 windows up onto the top of the screen, and it'll label them like YBA, and you press whatever to throw it to that guy. But then you also have some things for your receivers. You can press X to reach for the ball, Y to dive for it, B to attempt to break a tackle, and A to spin again. For defense, this is all pretty much going to be, beat the hell out of each other. Before the snap, you can change your lineup. The trigger buttons, which are shoulder buttons, L and R, will make your line surge forward, but if you do it too early, it'll call you off sides. After the ball is in play, X is to try and reach for somebody, Y is to dive at them, A is to power tackle them, and B is to activate the defender nearest the ball, so to turn that into your player. So we're going to leave the instructions open at this page. And we're going to go ahead and slide over. What's up, boys?
Budget Arcade.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? Not a lot. We're getting ready to suck at some football because we suck at football. Where the hell's my big chat box? I forgot to open it.
If I remember correctly, you couldn't change players in the original John Madden football.
Couldn't you? I don't remember, honestly. I remember playing it, but hardly. Ouch. Break the controller. Ugh.
This is interesting.
What's that? The opening sequence?
Yeah.
I agree. EA Sports. It's in the game. Didn't become a thing till later, but it was popular. I suck at football too. Yeah, well, Hey, I made another Super NES game. Check out the years all of Madden development. I gotta play the development team here.
You want to play teammates or head-to-head?
Let's go ahead and do it head-to-head for a little bit. So, pick your team. I don't know what the hell all Madden. Oh, these are the best teams there. I got nothing. What are you doing?
I'll play that. What do you want to be?
Oh my god, so many teams. Let's see. Madden greats. Washington, Buffalo. Yeah, Chicago. Quarter length. Can you drop it down to 10? 5 or 15?
5 or 15.
Wow. That seems 5 seems a little short, doesn't it?
I mean, it's 20 minutes a game.
Sure. All right, yeah, let's do 5. Open grass, can you change that at all? Open turf. Dome turf. Sure, dome turf's fine. Game mode, preseason, new. Oh. You don't want that. Oh my god. Now we've lost it all.
There's a lot to this game.
Yep. You lost your team. You were something else, weren't you?
Yeah. That's what I was.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's just rock it out. Sure. I don't know what any of that means.
Nothing we can change, so.
See, that looks definitely like a thing that was on the front of the box and behind Madden. Okay. Chicago. Call it. Call heads. Aren't I Chicago? It didn't let me call it. It just decided. Player 1, Y to kick or A to receive.
I guess I'll kick.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Just say there was wind.
No, we're in a dome, aren't we? Shouldn't be any wind.
I know there shouldn't be any.
Well, I think it probably brings that up before every game. Again, the cardinal sin. Oh, yeah, I ended up with it in the end zone. All right, so I don't. Okay.
It's so silent. Oh, well.
Oh, you know what? You when you went back, it changed it. We're playing on the same team again.
We are?
Yeah, that's all right. I wondered why I couldn't select anything down there because we're on the same team. So when you go ahead and select we'll play this first. So see, there's 2 stars. I'm blue. You're orange or red. That's all right. Somebody stop him. Yeah, nice drop. You go ahead and pick the plays, I suppose, and we'll just see how we do here with the 85 Bears and the 76 Raiders. What?
The noises.
The large grunts. Yeah! Sacked him!
It's just... Ooh, 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 ooh.
I like the little crowd there. Honest Piranha, should we be seeing the game right now? Is the game not on? Oh my god, it isn't. Ha! I'm stupid.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, no kidding. We had our big chat box open. I didn't even realize it wasn't on. Whoa! It flipped the screen on us.
Yeah, the game freaked out.
Yeah, it did. Cover me! Oh, I went down. Yeah. Thanks for the, thanks for telling us that, because I didn't realize it was on there. I have no idea what any of these plays are, so it's an absolute blind pick.
I know how to read it, but that's it.
Yeah. Man down. Oh, we got booed. Ouch. Like, yeah, you suck. Suck. Which one are you picking?
A.
You should probably tell me that. Just A.
No, it was BA. Oh, I'm so slow. What? Wait.
Fumble.
Why was I so slow?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, you boned it.
Did you see how slow my character was
I
going?
mean, I think you're... Look at that. That was bad. I like the touchdown celebration. It's funny. If I recall, wasn't the original Madden like more zoomed in on the players?
Yeah. This one has a better camera angle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I was like, is this?
It has more noise as well.
Ouch. So we're losing already. There's that. Boink.
It's so sadly silent.
It is, isn't it? It's the worst.
Why is my character so slow? Is there a sprint button?
That's why I left the instructions open. I don't think so. Defense, passing, defense.
It'd be
Offense. You can fake before the snap. Offensive audibles after the snap. No, you got hurdle, dive, break, tackle, or spin. That's it, man.
my character's just, I guess, really freaking slow. B-Y-A.
Okay. You gotta run more.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm just letting you know.
BAA.
Okay, so are we passing this passing play?
I guess.
You don't know?
Nope.
Okay.
Why? He's so slow.
Oh.
That was you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was the guy with the ball. I thought you always started with the ball.
No, I mean I do. I'm the dude who throws it backwards. You can take over that guy.
Oh.
Or if you don't, I immediately take him
All right,
over.
let's do a shotgun. We're gonna go fudge. Let's go flood left. I'm gonna try and be the guy with the ball. How about that? So, are you the?
Now, for some reason, it's forcing me to be the guy using the ball.
Indeed. All right. Well, whatever. Go.
Oh my god. This is how fast he goes.
They booed you right out of there.
That's it.
Okay. Wow. Well, wasn't that an issue we had with the first one too? Is your guy moved really slow?
Yeah, but everyone moved really slow.
Now it seems more like just you move really slow.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not true.
Maybe if you have the ball, you move slow. I don't know. Try moving. No, okay, you can't.
Wow. That's turnover.
First down.
Yep. Yep. This is going to go well. Almost a wise dive. Is power tag. Missed. We're gonna suck at this game. At this game. Ah, somebody stop him. Short gain. It doesn't even have a yardage on that. So in other words, you move forward like a foot. That was the end of the quarter. Hey, saved by the end of the quarter. Lucky Ducks. Josh, somebody stop him. No. We suck. Look at that.
I still feel really slow.
Yeah, I can call penalties on that now. For over-enthusiastic touchdown celebration.
So, I think if you have the ball, you move slower.
You think so?
Because I am moving faster without the ball.
Or at least it certainly seems that way.
It is very slidey, though.
Here it comes. You moved the guy.
Okay.
The game automatically, I mean, every football game ever, I think, pretty much automatically receives the kickoff. You just have to not touch anything.
Oh, you can become the guy getting the ball now. Yeah, look how slow you are.
No, that's pretty bad, yeah.
I don't know why it makes you so slow.
Hold on a second.
Now you can time out.
Sorry, due to the current rioting, I'm getting text messages from my boss whether I should go into work in the morning or not. Which seems a little odd for where we're at. I mean, really. I guess we'll see.
I mean, you're making it forward, which is better than I was doing, so.
Yeah, fair. Hold. Offense after the snap. X for jump, Y for dive, B for break tackle. Jump, dive, B for break tackle. You're the ball handler here. Did it change to me or was...
Me. If you were controlling the dude,
Look at him.
Is it through? I don't know.
God, we're back to punting. You need to punt it this time. Let's not give him the ball right next to our freaking end zone again.
Just a normal punt?
Yeah, just a punt. We'll just boot it over the field. Can't do much about it. There's that thing where it swaps sides and gets all jacked up again. Take him down, Jesus.
First down.
I don't want to be disparaging this early in, but I don't understand how anybody enjoys this. Like it's just abysmally boring to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody can hit this idiot. Also, why on earth did they feel like it was a good idea to not put music in these games? And it's not like Madden's alone on that one. Like, so many sports games have no music. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Somebody stop him!
I also don't
Jesus.
understand. Look how fast he runs with the ball. And we run so freaking slow with the ball.
I mean, I want to agree with you on that, but I think until I actually control the ball with my own knowledge, it's hard to say. Because the few times I've had the ball, I don't think we realized I had the ball until it was, Well then, doing all right down south. If you're referencing the current situation of political unrest, yes, at least where we're at, we are okay. Although I live 20 minutes away from the larger city. So yeah. I mean, there's some people acting fools, but nothing terrifying, I don't think yet. Hopefully there won't be. Somebody stop him. Jesus. This is a slaughter. 21-0. Here, switch me controllers. Let me try first player out. Like that's going to make any difference, but... See, I won't move. The dude will grab the ball automatically. Bam, I'm off.
You see how slow you were?
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
I don't know why it decided to make you so slow.
I don't know. Maybe so there's action on the field. It's hard to say. Two guys run on the field. That seems like a completely unnecessary thing there. Why did I fall down? Didn't even make sense. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we have to play it because the intention was to play every freaking game released. So even if we don't enjoy them, we have to play them at least for a little while. I mean, I don't know, you know. Well, that was fast.
I can see how this was an improvement from the first game.
I mostly agree with that. Definitely graphically, it looks better. It's a better camera angle.
There's more sounds.
Are there more sounds?
Yep.
'Cause I feel
There
like
wasn't grunting like this in the first game.
It was just thumps.
Yep.
I really. I mean, I guess sure.
This game has more. Like, it has more teams. It has all of the statistics.
So I screwed up and didn't punt. So we're just gonna try and run this.
What'd you do?
It was the end of the half. I did nothing. Oof. Scores 6. And this is our game. You can see touchdowns. Statistics for home team, which is nothing because we suck. Look, this is just gonna fall into being one of those games that we don't like. We're not good at it, and we're not gonna invest the time to get good at it. I think is that them or us?
Not sure. Doesn't matter. We move at the speed of 2 miles an hour. So whereas
We have the ball at the moment. We are the black team. I guess we should have acknowledged that a long time ago.
I don't like that where we can, run 15 yards before someone gets to us. They can run like 33, probably more, before any of our characters get to them.
I would really like to try a pass play, but that would require me to figure out how the hell to pass.
It showed up for me. If you do a pass play and you sort of run backwards, once people get into position,
Or I
you
could
hit
screw that
the
up.
button to pass it to whoever.
Well, yeah, I know, but I couldn't even figure out which one was a freaking pass.
It's the ones that show the A, B, Y, or those on the thing. So look how far he got before he was taken down.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I get that it's kind of entertaining to watch. It's realistic to have little dudes running in and out of the field as like the teams change for certain plays. I do, however, think it's pretty much unnecessary. Cover the ball, cover the ball. Yeah, we got it. I'm not sure if that was you or me controlling it at that point.
I think it was you.
Yeah.
First down.
All right, I want to play. I want to do a passing. So, hands maybe.
Nope.
No.
I mean, we're playing this.
Well, there's an A, B, Y choice.
Oh, I guess, yeah. It's going to you, or was.
Well, that didn't work at all. Let's do cross up. It is not giving me options for throwing the ball here.
Gave it to you right at the end, and you were moving really slow.
I think you might have more playbook options if you press left and right on the D-pad. Oh, hey, god dang, he's right. Look at that. Special teams, field goal. Fast. Let's go fast. Near. Apparently we're going to run the ball at this point. We're going to do lead right. I don't know what that means. We're so ignorant when it comes to this. It's funny. Considering my dad was a pretty big sports guy. Like, it just seems... Oh, look at him go! Yeah, first down!
Did it feel faster that time?
It did, but I think maybe that's...
Do you think it's because you chose fast?
I don't know. Could it be that simple?
I really hope it's not why. Because that would make it more or less pointless to do anything else when you're trying to go far.
Well, except passing, but passing, for whatever reason, I can't make work at all. I think maybe I just got lucky and... One yard. Well, it didn't feel fast to me. I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's so...
Oh, wait. They got the ball. I thought I did an 11-yard gain. I thought we got first down, but I guess it was not first down. Look at them. Touchdown again. Jesus
so sadly
Christ.
boring.
It is sadly boring. I know
it's
they're
just like watching football for me. Like, there's no joy in it.
You know what's strange?
Like, what?
I mean, look, you're not a sports guy.
Right.
I'm not a sports guy. But it's not like sports games are unenjoyable. Like, we generally are okay playing baseball.
And soccer.
And
golf.
soccer. And we love the golf games. And we were even okay with the 2 tennis games we played. We didn't care for David Crane's. But the point is we played them and it wasn't terrible. But for whatever reason, football is just god-awful boring.
It's in video game form.
Well, at least in this form. I mean, I assume it's probably way better today than it was back in the 90s.
I mean, going back to what I said, like I had said this when we originally played, like that first Madden game.
Sure.
Me and my friend, a while ago, he had a PlayStation 2, and there was a football game that we played on that a lot.
Okay.
And the main reason I enjoyed that game so much was because of the way you could tackle.
Yeah.
It had made the tackling really fun. It had music, you know. It was much easier to run. Everything felt more balanced. It didn't, you know, wasn't super confusing with choosing you know, what you're doing. And everything worked really fast. You didn't have to wait for a pop-up to pass. You could just throw the ball. And if you ran into someone, they would chest bump. And if you did it enough times, they did the little, like, thing. Like, you could either pick up the character and hold him like a baby and then put him down.
Oh, we're
or you
definitely
could grab them by the feet, spin in a circle, and throw them. It was just a lot of really fun things.
We're definitely doing a passing play this time.
Everything is just
better. You know,
so much better.
You know what we really need? I guess I can wait till we do this play here. Why did I don't even know what the hell was going on. Like, it was a passing play. It never gave me a window. My guy jumped on his face. Oh, I screwed that up all day long. What we need is Super Tecmo Bowl, because I know you have no idea what the Tecmo Bowl games are. But there are still, like, large groups of people that play tournaments of Tecmo Bowl today. And Tecmo Bowl was for the regular NES. And... oh, go, you fool, go! Oh, he was doing pretty decent. Got a 10-yard gain after a 15-yard loss. That's pretty good. But we are on 4th down. We're going to try a fake punt. We're going to try and fake them out and keep the ball. I mean, we're already down 3 touchdowns to nothing. Like, it's going to hurt us any. Run, you fool, run!
You're just
Nope.
so slow.
3-yard loss. Yeah, you know, and it might be more entertaining if it's you and me playing against each other rather than the computer stomping the piss out of us. But even that's kind of hard to say. Oh, I was going to look up.
It's only 9:35.
I know, it's brutal, isn't it? It is. It is up there. I have no idea when Super Tecmo Bowl came out, but it's got to be coming, right?
First down.
Tecmo Super Bowl, November 1993. Jesus, it's still a year away. It's like, my God, it's like 50, 60 games away still. Ugh.
I want to try something.
Okay, try something.
We don't touch anything.
Don't just let the computer do it and see how they do.
I don't know if the computer will take over our characters. It does.
And does pretty decent, apparently. We get a... So this is... Didn't the first Madden have this too, where it was a coach mode where you just called the plays?
Yes, but you had to actually go into that mode. This is just... You don't touch anything and it goes.
Apparently the basement door's still open. Hi, dog. Come on.
Come here.
He's like, I don't want to walk across the cords. Dad gets mad at me. And he's good dog. Goes around. Look. The computer's holding him. Attack. Center. I don't know about
Come on.
this. Come on, mascot.
Come on.
Bring your cancery tumor butt up here.
Come on.
Look at him. He's got a second butt.
Are you not going to come up?
Pick me up. I suck.
Oh.
Say hi to the people. Hi, people. Oh, watch this. Ah! Ah! Poor dog. It's like, you guys. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the game definitely got a facelift on graphics. Like, again, we've said it, the camera angle is better. I think the sprites are better. I do like the little bits like that they added in, because I don't remember that from the first Madden. Do you?
Mm-mm.
You say there's grunting. Pupper. Yeah, puppers. And then the big one upstairs is losing his mind because the front door's open because the weather's nice. Freaking out. God, I really don't even know what to say about it, dude. Like,
This is the same feeling I had with the game we recently played. I don't remember the name of it. That's how little I cared about it.
wow.
Where it was just boring. Like, it's not
I mean,
terrible.
how recently did we play this
I
game?
don't know, like last week.
Last week, so it's recent as hell.
But, like, it's not like it's...
It wasn't David Crane's Amazing Tennis.
No.
It wasn't race driving.
Maybe?
Race driving was the really bad driving game. Captain Novolin.
No, it was probably
yeah,
race
it must have
driving.
been race driving, yeah. Yeah, because you were like, it's just driving a car. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing special about it. And you're right, there was nothing special about it.
And this is football. Like, it's not like they did...
Anything impressive with it, it's football.
Like, this is better than race driving because race driving had terrible things that were just in it. This
Delay
is just...
of game. I didn't...
Like...
I guess I have to hike the ball still.
Oh, it's just football. And maybe if we knew what was going on, it would be easier to play, but still, it's just not fun.
Well, it's not
It's just boring.
It's not pick up and pray. Prick up. Jesus.
Pick up and play?
It is not
There's
pick up.
no R in that sentence whatsoever.
I don't know why. It's not pick up and play friendly. Like, it wants to be, I think.
You can't sit.
Or maybe it just seems like it should be like we can pick up any basketball game or soccer seems to be a pickup one. Tennis was easy. All the baseballs control the same. And although the football games have controlled the same, as far as, you're on opposite sides of the screen, you pick your plays, you run your plays. I don't know.
It requires you to know so much about football.
It does, and we don't know about football. And I think that's really to our detriment. I'm pretty sure we gave John Madden 2 thumbs down.
Yeah. And this one, even though I would say this is better than the normal John Madden, not by much, frankly.
Not by much.
Like, they improved what? They improved the graphics, and they gave you statistic-led teams.
Yeah.
And that's really the only difference I can see.
Here,
It's
look,
graphically improved.
Look, it gets the pass off. It gets blocked, but my God! And there was a Madden game every year up until 1998. Only 5 more to go.
For you.
Piss off. Yeah, 2 thumbs down on the first John Madden.
Yeah. This game is supposed to be an improvement upon the first.
It probably is an improvement on the first.
It definitely is an improvement on the first, but not by enough, frankly. Like, if they had waited 2 years...
Oh, I think that's the problem with a franchise like this in general.
Like, they're trying to put out games so fast that there's just hardly a change between the games.
Right.
It's just the same game over and over again with minor improvements.
On graphics and sound. I think that's different, I think, now. Because games now, you really have, like, player stats. Where, from year to year, if a team's roster changes with players, then they can program that into the game. But I think back at this point, it was probably way too generic for that to matter. Look at him getting passing plays off and like he knows what he's doing. I do like they almost look like they're digitized photos, don't they?
A bit.
I mean, here, let's watch it and see if it gets another one real quick. They don't quite look... Well, I'm like, your players are sprites for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it shows the little picture of the person up there, I guess it could be pixel art sprite, but it sure looks not. Look at him go. Let's see if we can get a good pass here. Yeah. See, it almost reminds me of the way Pit Fighter looked, which was the rotoscope. So I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's digitized video.
Might be, but it's not good digitized.
Well, I mean, it's 1993.
We've still seen better digitized photos.
Have we?
Yeah.
In what?
You think I'm going to remember the name of the games?
Yeah, now you're going to struggle, though. It's fun to watch you struggle.
Wordtress was definitely better. Although Wordtress had a larger...
Hey, that was the game. We lost like bastards. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't really... It's like I said, with race driving, it's just... I don't want to keep playing it. It's just that boring.
Oh, I mean, I can't argue with you. I do find it intolerably boring, unfortunately.
Like, I want to say that I preferred the first one more.
Really?
Because it was simpler.
Was it simpler? Really? Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think it really was.
Especially with the fact that just going into the coach mode, like, that was fine. I could just sit here and let that play.
I don't...
Demo?
My guess is it's just the computer playing itself. Oh. No, I want you to demo. Apparently it doesn't want to do that. I'm just going to start a game and let it run. Because why not? I think I like this one better. I mean, it's 9:45. Let's just review this thing. How about that? Because we're obviously not going to enjoy it the rest of the way. Graphically speaking, I think this game looks better.
I agree.
The sprites are a little less blobbish. They have more form to them. The camera angle is better. There are more colors. I think the game has definitely gotten a visual improvement. I like the little end zone dance that the sprites do when they score.
Yeah.
The digitized rotoscope maybe photos up there are nice. They're a good touch. They're not necessary, but they look okay. I don't remember there being a border around your play calling things on the first one. Was there? Do you remember?
I don't think so, but that doesn't bother me. Like,
Yeah,
that's fine.
but it's just another little flourish they added
Right.
to it is the point. So I think this one looks better for sure. Sound.
You have to hit beat it.
Oh yeah.
Sound. There's so little. Like there's a tweet. There's the that's good, and there is the as you hit things.
What's unfortunate is, as with the Cardinal Sin sports games not having a soundtrack, the menu music in this is pretty good. Like it's a good rockin' tune, and I don't understand why they chose to not, use that more.
First down.
It just seems silly to me.
I can definitely say having an optional or just having a music track in general is better than having none.
Yes, for sure.
Because no matter where you're playing it, it becomes optional. If you're playing it on a TV, you could just turn off the TV noise.
That's true.
Or maybe you could put in the options to turn off the music, like they did with Chessmaster. Chessmaster had terrible music.
Yes, it did, and you had to turn it off.
Right.
But it was an option, at least.
But yeah, at least it had music.
Yeah, not having music at all we've never enjoyed it. And even if it's bad music, you're right, you should just be able to turn it off. But in this, it's just like, sorry, no music for you at all. Which I don't care for. I'm on board with that statement. Gameplay. This is where I think it really comes down to. You liked the first one because you felt it was simpler. I don't necessarily think it was simpler.
Even so, it's not enough of a change, in my opinion.
I think one of the big things they added to this one that I really enjoy, and maybe you didn't experience this as much as I did just because, I don't know, maybe I just had the ball more or tried more with it. The first one you could only basically run.
Right.
In this one you can do the jump and the spin and the dive, which I was doing when I had the ball. I don't know if you know, I was happily doing that, and it gained me extra yardage when I was jumping and diving and spinning. So I think that's a cool addition to the game, and I think it adds a lot, really. I don't care for that right there where it spins as the ball changes hands.
It seems
disorienting.
to freeze as well. Like it gets there, the entire thing stops.
It basically locks up, and you're just
Right.
like, wait, what? Bark, 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 bark. Oh my God! No, don't! You little shithead! I just let go of the controller and let him pull it, as opposed to watching him pull the Nintendo off the wall. Little bastard. That's why we don't let the dog down. Usually he's pretty good at this point about going around the wires, but not this time.
Crunchy Kong. Old school Madden. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, it is old school Madden Crunch. How's it going? If you're just popping onto the stream, we are not big football players. We are not big sports people as it is. Unless you want to count D&D as a sport, and then we're all about it. Like I can stats you all day on D&D. But football, not so much. We were actually just kind of going through our final thoughts on this game. I think it's better than the first Madden. I think there are enough improvements that it's better.
I would agree. I think it is better than the first Madden, even though I enjoyed the simplicity of the first one more. But even so, this one is just more satisfying to look at, and it feels
just visually
better. That
it was
switching.
a punt switching sides again. What? How the hell did he not catch it? Ding dong. I'm a big football fan. I used to play this in NCAA a lot up until around 2013 or so. Until 2013. Jesus. We were discussing a minute ago that the fact that Madden basically has a game every single year, it makes us just look at it and go, well, how much can really change from year to year? And at least back in the 90s, probably not as much. Now I know that they can put in a lot of stuff based off current rosters. You know, they can really individualize each player, but I don't think they could do that back at this time. They stopped making NCAA because of lawsuits.
That's a good reason to stop.
That is an excellent reason to stop making a game. Yeah, I mean, in the end, is this worth looking up and playing still?
I would say no.
I mean, yeah.
If I'm gonna play a game,
Sure.
regardless of if it's for a stream or for something, or if I just want to have fun, I want it to not be something that you have to have a ton of knowledge previously going into.
Okay.
Unless it's like super far into a series, like
That's if I play the EA Sports games on Genesis. Now, I will say this. I have heard many people express the opinion that all of the sports games were better on Genesis than on Nintendo. And I don't know the accuracy to that, but that is what I have heard.
back to what I said. I want it to be a game that you can pick up and play. Like, if I went and played the newest Kingdom Hearts, I wouldn't understand what was going on at all, but
Sure.
it's pretty easy to get the controls
Okay.
and to know what's going on.
You want it to be more pick up and play.
Right. That I prefer that with any game, really. And it just seems that so far the football games have not been that.
Unless you're a football fan and you have any idea what all these different plays are.
Right. But, like, going back to what I said about the game that I used to play when I was a lot younger, that game was pick up and playable.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
I
remember
knew
what it was?
nothing. All I know is it was a PlayStation 2 game.
PS2, it was football. It was you and Matthew, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who lived behind us
But-
back in the old house.
Like, it was pick up and playable. I knew nothing about football. I know more now than I did then, but I still had fun playing it then.
I'm trying to think of how old you would have been.
I don't know, like 8, 10, maybe.
I mean, all right, so that puts you in 2011, 2012-ish.
It was a PlayStation 2 game, so.
Well, yeah, but so what? I mean, we're playing Nintendo games 30 years after the
I
fact.
guess.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't have bought my
I'm
little
saying,
kid
like,
a PS3.
thinking about the year that I was in doesn't really help us. It, you know, doesn't narrow down.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. Yeah. I guess my argument is going to fall to this. And I'm going to give this a thumbs down. One, I don't care for football, but I think that this sports specifically and football especially is probably one of those games that has improved so much over time that it is not necessarily worth going back and playing these old versions of the sports games. Like, there are massive, clear improvements in sports games to this point in time. Whereas a platformer is a platformer is a platformer. Like, no matter how much you up-chunk the graphics or control, in the end, it is still a platformer. So it might look better, but it still has a classic play style. Crunch says, simulation type sports? No. So you're saying that this type of game has not improved?
First down.
It's just, yeah, not. It's just boring.
It's not
And
our cup of tea.
I prefer.
MMA Jam, Tecmo Bowl still have a huge following. We discussed that earlier. I told him, I said, I wish we could get to Super Tecmo Bowl, but it's still like a year away from us probably.
And I do want to point this out with something he said. Simulation games,
Which is
in
what this
general, I don't enjoy.
Yeah. And that's
Like-
what this is. This is simulating you coaching a team and
Because
playing
simulation
as the-
games, I would rather just do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, you know, Sim City, I don't really enjoy Sim
I enjoy
City.
SimCity.
I get that you enjoy it.
He's got a point here. NBA Jam was the bomb.
Right, and I've played NBA Jam, and I really enjoy
I'm saying
it.
he's saying simulation games are much better now.
I don't know. I still just don't enjoy simulation games. They're just boring. That actually,
I mean, it's a fair point.
I feel like that's what Race Driving was. Race Driving was more of a simulation game than it was a driving game. It was.
No, it was a simulation of driving rather than a racing game. Because, there were no other cars.
There was nothing to that game.
Yeah,
there was no sustenance.
That game was crap. So 2 thumbs down for Madden 93. In case anybody isn't familiar with us, that's really not a surprise in our book.
There will be a football game that's good. There is a football game that's good, obviously.
I'm telling you, Tecmo Bowl is one of those games that holds up because it is a simplicity thing. It's simple, but it's also effective. If I recall,
pick up and playable.
Yes, if I recall, also you're playing long-wise instead of up and down, so you get a better view of the field. I think I'm struggling to remember, but I've heard the argument before, but I don't feel that way. I'm a former military, and I would much rather play a simulation than get. Well, that's fair.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, no one really wants to get shot at. Well, I mean, there probably are some people who want to get shot, but I am not one of them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But speaking in terms of, like, at least simulation sports, I don't like sports, and I would still rather go out and play the sport than play a simulation game of the sport. So I enjoy playing these games. I don't have the ability to play in the NFL. That's fair. Even so, like, rather than play an NFL-based game, I would rather go out and
try to play football
with, like, I would rather go play football with my high school team, which
would crush you.
I hate. Like, I don't like football, and I hate the football team because they're all jerks. But besides the point, I would rather do that than play a simulation game of football.
I mean, I like playing tennis, and I suck at tennis, but I enjoy it, and I have enjoyed it significantly more than playing tennis on here.
Right.
Does that mean you and I should go golfing sometime? Because we love golf on the computer.
Sure. I'll suck at it, but sure.
We would be trash. I did play football in high school. I coached Pee Wee football for like 3 years during and after high school. And we actually had a really good team, but I attribute a lot of that to the other coaches and being much more versed than I was. So, but yeah, I mean, I think we can call that. It's 9:58. 2 thumbs down for Madden 93. I'm sure the games will continue to get better as time goes on. I think, I hope, I don't know. Luckily, we should have like another year before we get to Madden 94. So there's that.
Wow. Not an us year.
Not an us year. Yeah, well, we'll see, pal. You're thinking you're even going to go to college in the fall. See how all this...
Well, I'm saying for us, like, we're going through the games faster than they came out.
Well, that's true.
So we'll get to that faster than in a real life year.
I did play football in high school. Genesis Madden 93 is one of my favorite Maddens. So maybe that's where Madden shines, is on the Genesis. I really don't know. The only football game I really am familiar with at all on the Genesis is Mutant League Football and Mutant League Hockey, because those are hilarious. And I think even they're not that much pick and play. There's still a lot of in there that you kind of need to know what the hell's going on, but it's far more entertaining because it's Mutant League, so your guys are like undead zombies and like things running around, and when you get hit, you like break each other's bodies apart and stuff. So it's pretty funny. But we're gonna go ahead and call our show for tonight. That's our hours up. Madden 93, 2 thumbs down. We're gonna be back tomorrow with Gun Force.
Not tomorrow. Wednesday
with Gun Force. There's a huge difference between Genesis Maddens and the SNES Maddens. See, and I'm just not familiar with it. I really ain't. Gun Force is, I think it's supposed to be like a Contra type run and gun game. But we've got that, and then the last game for this set of the weeks is Bulls vs. Blazers NBA playoffs. So we've got a Contra run and gun, and then some basketball coming up, which I'm sure we'll like basketball more, frankly. I mean,
Not incorrect.
well, I mean, we've played enough basketball games at this point. We've enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Yep. Good night, Crunch. Thanks for dropping in on us. We appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday night with some gun for us. So everybody have a good night. We'll see y'all.